There are 4 questions and answer I want to show you in this video that will automatically restore the love in your home. It is important that you stay with me right from the beginning of this video to the very end of this video, and don't allow any distraction to distract you, because this 4 point I want to show you is very important. Before you see that there is a home that there is no love, it is not because they started that way. It is because something went wrong along the line and people fail to realize that something is going wrong. And because of that, problems started, love started dying. You know, when you initially met yourself, there are some certain things you do. The first question is, what are the things you used to do for your partner when you initially met? You met her, there are some certain things you used to do for her that made her to fall for you. When you met him, there are some certain things you need to do for him that made him to fall for you. And each of you were doing it, and you were loving each other, and the relationship was sweet, and you were growing. Okay? So these things are vital to retain the love, to maintain the love, to keep the love going. The reason she agreed to your proposal to marry you, it is because she saw the things you were doing for her. She saw your character. She saw the way you treat her. Okay, you buy her gifts, you tell her this, you do many things, and because of that, she was pleased, and she decided to accept you to be a life partner. Okay, to be in partnership with you, to marry you, and to live forever with you. So when you discover that along the line that there is this bridge, okay, there is this gap, it is not as it used to be. The sweetness, the love, and the harmony in that marriage is not as it used to be. That means that something has gone wrong somewhere. So first questions you must ask yourself is that the things you used to do when you met this man initially, are you still doing it? The things you used to do when you met this woman initially, are you still doing it? Your answer to these questions will determine the next phase of your marriage. Are you still doing it? Discover those things you used to do. Think back in those days you used to do them, and you know that your wife loves them. You used to do them, and you know that your husband loves them. And all of a sudden, gradually you stop doing it. Now that there is no peace, why can't you reflect back? Find out the things you used to do before. The second question that you must answer is this: are you still doing it? Are you still doing what you used to do for him, what you used to do for her 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago when you met initially? Okay, even right then when you were in a relationship, from there to courtship, before you get married. You know, this is a question that many people easily forget, that there was something that you were doing before you met her, and when you met her, you continued. Okay, because of that, she was doing something for you, you was doing something for her, and you loved each other. Immediately you stop that, you must know that there must be a problem in the relationship, because these things you used to do before that brought you people together, it is called the pillars of love. These are the things that sustain you. What brought you together is what will keep you together. If what brought you together is no longer in view, then you should know that problem is about to step in. Question number 3: what are your partner's complaints? What is that thing that your partner is complaining about? There is no home that you discover that they are not happy with each other without a complaint. There is something your wife is complaining about. There is something your husband is complaining about. All right? Why don't you listen? Not just listening. Why don't you actually look into it critically? This is a question that you must give answer to. What is that thing? Why don't you write it down? This, in case you don't have a retentive memory, you can easily forget. Why don't you write it down? What are that thing that your husband regularly complain about? If you can find out his complaints, if you can find out her complaints, this will give you a better chance in restoring love and harmony in your marriage. Okay? Find out what is, if today you are watching me and you don't know that your wife is complaining about anything, why don't you go to her? Ask her, say, babe, in what way have I offended you? What is that thing that makes you angry? What is that thing that you are complaining about? Let her rephrase it again in a genuine way, okay? Not out of anger. So most of the time, when she's angry, she may speak up her mind because of the thing that is embedded in her heart for a long time. When a man is angry, he can speak up his mind. So most of you discover that just a little offense, just a little things, anger became so much that you get confused. You don't know where the anger is coming from. It is because there have been complaints, there have been offenses that have not been attended to. There have been complaints, there have been offenses that no one has attended to. So what is that thing that your wife is complaining about? What is that thing that your husband is complaining about? Find out what their complaints are. Find out what they are complaining, what they are not happy about. Then the fourth question I want to ask you: Have you attended to their complaints? If actually you know what your husband is complaining about when he's angry, you know what your wife is complaining about when he's angry, have you attended to it? It's a question I'm asking. If you have not, then it is the right time that you go and attend to it. Immediately that you finish this video, go and attend to it. Do not forget, all right? Because these things will bring peace and restore joy in your home. If you attend to the complaint of somebody, you discover that they will no longer complain about that thing. If you cannot do it, try. You need to learn and begin. As a wife and a husband, you are student in a particular school. Both of you are student in a class in a particular school. All right. So you need to keep growing. You need to keep learning each other. You need to keep studying each other. You need to keep forgiving each other until Jesus do you part. All right. God bless you. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I beg you subscribe to this channel and share this video to somebody. As this video may be the actual need of a family to settle their problem. Okay. Share this video. Give me a like. Drop a comment in the comment section. And in case you want to meet with me one-on-one, my number is right there on the screen. You can send me a WhatsApp message and I'll be right there to attend to you. If you have a disagreement to this, you can drop it on the comment section. I'll be right there to also discuss with you. God bless you. See you in my next video.